the NBA Finals. Yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Splash Brothers have come alive here in Game 4.
End to end, edge of your seat, step up or step off, finals basketball.
Second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the small forward spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Love with the screen on Curry. Here's Irving. Warriors with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's James. The shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 14. And Curry, here we go. Good D by Love.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Outside Curry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Jump shot is good that time. Curry's got 7 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are, Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of
goodness.
how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Here's Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim. And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Offensive rebound. And it's Love missing. Warriors trail by 12. On its way from Curry for 2, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. You talk about being streaky on the road, that's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
And foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Dellavedova, the pass to LeBron. Love with the screen on Spates. Smith dishes to James.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to build this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Dellavedova kicks to James. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Here is Livingston. Here's Azili. Shoots from the elbow. Mozgov grabs the board. Now Shumpert. The three. Another miss by James.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Livingston. LeBron with some nice D.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. That one goes. Count it. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy. You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Along the way.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Landon Rush, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry, and he lays it straight in. Curry's got 11 points.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Pass to Mozgov. Outside Shumpert. Back to Mozgov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Shumpert. Shoots it up. That's short off the rim. Warriors trail by 15. Left side Curry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first one falls. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. No good on the second free throw.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here, aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Irving passes to Frye. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Iguodala dishes to Azili. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 11. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he recovers it. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Great-looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Thompson against LeBron. There's the dish to Love. 5 to shoot. Fade away. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12. Warriors trail by 11. High post try. Curry can't get it to go.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Back to Irving. Fires the three. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Thompson, a screen on Curry. Takes a three. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. 8 points for LeBron.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Wasted no time on that one.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Warriors trail by 13. Green kicks to Thompson. Shot from 16. They get the rebound.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category. Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from three, a much higher ratio.
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. Oh, my. How does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
LeBron kicks to Irving. The shot no good. Great D that time from Curry. Puts it up. Smith with the defensive effort. Green the pass to Bogut. Curry against Smith. Another shot. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Curry against Irving. Kicks it to Smith. Thompson, a screen on Barnes. Smith drives in. Here's Thompson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Now, here is Irving. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
There's the pick. LeBron outside. Puts up a 3. The shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kevin Love. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Thompson dishes to Barnes. Outside Curry. The good-looking shot from the wing. Curry's got 30.